Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Good morning. Today is August 1st, and this is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Committee on Council. I am Andrea Boone, chair of this committee, and I would like to welcome everyone who has joined us this morning. To my right, I have the Honorable Amir Faroqi. To my left, the Honorable Howard Shook, the Honorable Birthday Matt Westmoreland, and the Honorable Dustin Hillis.
How many birthdays do you have? A lot. You're still younger than everybody else here. Motion to approve the agenda. Check.
Please open the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays. The agenda has been adopted.
We have been joined by the Honorable Mary Norwood. Good morning.
Good morning.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
Second.
Motion by the Honorable Matt Westmoreland, seconded by the Honorable Howard Shook. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. Will everyone please vote?
I'm trying to get on.
The vote is closed. 6 yeas, 0 nays. The minutes have been approved. Motion to adopt the full council agenda.
Do we have a motion to adopt the full council agenda? Moved by the Honorable Matt Westmoreland, seconded by the Honorable Dustin Hillis. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. 6 yeas, 0 nays. The full council agenda has been adopted.
Mr. Johnson, do we have any public speakers?
One moment. Yes, we have one public speaker. Aaliyah Strong.
Ms. Shaw, please come forward.
So this was a little misunderstanding, so I'm not going to, at this moment, I'm going to.
Safety meeting. Okay, all right. We'll speak in the full council meeting.
And I believe we have one more, Madam Chair. I believe it's Brother Anthony Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Muhammad.
N-E-Y. The O is a high vowel sound. I am that I am. I am that I am one who do not believe in religion. I am a spiritual man. I recognize that the energy of all humanity is not in balance. We must begin to represent the energy of the female, the woman, Mother Earth. Mama's crying out today because her daughter Earth is suffering because the city of Atlanta will not provide adequate services for ACAL. ACAL, Atlanta Commission on Women. You have women on the street as you walk out of this building. Children. All over this country, women and children are living on the street. Why is it that the energy of the woman is not crying out for her fellow sisters and brothers? When we have a country that can take trillions of dollars and give it to Ukraine, a country that used to fight with the United States, but you make friends with that Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party has always found ways to favor outside of their own need. We have people in Atlanta, Mr. Westmoreland, that you spoke about. Millions of dollars going back to Atlanta because we won't even take time to utilize the money according to the laws of that opportunity. Even with Fulton County, Mr. Pitts, you let money go back. So I'm asking you all, why is it that we can say, let's make sure Atlanta is a place everyone can call home? Mr. Westmoreland, I'm calling on you all, who are the progressive ones of the 21st century. You can look at my hair, Miss Norwood, and tell I've been around here a minute. And I remember when it was segregation, Mr. Westmoreland, down in my own city. Lived across by the, what you call the cemetery, Mr. Fawoki. We didn't get no justice 40, 50 years ago, but we ain't getting justice today. We got the majority of members of the city look like me. So I'm asking you all to have a good heart. They want to do right. Look at the women on the street. Look at the children on the street. Is it right that you see people outside here? Do y'all recall Martin Luther King? He went to Memphis, Tennessee, 1968. Somebody asked him to come talk about poor people. Do you think he would be sitting at his house today, knowing people living on the street? What are we going to do? All we got to do is stand and talk truth to falsehood. We're not representing Mr. Shook. You know, we have different, but Mr. Shook, I give credit because you do support. You even support much legislation that was given for me. So I'm asking you all, do for me like you did for Ms. Norwood. Let's find a way to help these women and children on the street in Atlanta. Ma'at, Nature, Hotel. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. We have been joined by the Honorable Antonio Lewis, District 12. Good morning. Mr. Johnson, will you sound item number 1?
My name is Brother Antonio Muhammad. Just like you call
Brother Muhammad. Thank you, sir.
Madam Chair, can we take items number 1 through 3 and item number 6 together as a block? These communications were found favorable in their respective committees.
Please proceed.
Section G, Communications. Item number 1, 22C, 5100. A communication from Council Members Liliana Bakhtiari, District 5, Alex Wan, District 6, Howard Shook, District 7, Mary Norwood, District 8, and Matt Westmoreland, Post 2 at large, appointing Ms. Alexandra Joseph to serve as a member of the Public Safety Compensation Commission. This appointment is for a term of 4 years. Item number 2, 22C, 5101. A communication from Patrick Labatt, Fulton County Sheriff, appointing Lieutenant Colonel Curtis Clark to serve as a member of the Public Safety Commission on behalf of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Item number 3, 22C 5114, a communication from Council President Doug Shipman appointing Ms. Amy Noth to serve as a member of the Buckhead Community Improvement District. This appointment is for a term of 4 years. And item number 6, 22C 5118, a communication from Mayor Andre Dickens appointing Mr. Jadeep Majumdar to serve as Chief Procurement Officer for the City of Atlanta.
I will make a motion to approve those items. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by the Honorable Antonio Lewis. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. Will everyone please vote? The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. These items were found favorable. This takes us to item number 4.
Please proceed.
22C 5116, a communication from Council Members Dustin Hillis, District 9, Andrea L. Boone, District 10, Marcy Collier Overstreet, District 11, Antonio Lewis, District 12, and Keisha Shawn Waits, Post 3 at large, appointing Mr. Kevin Marshall to serve as a member of the Human Relations Commission. This appointment is for a term of 3 years.
Is Mr. Marshall present? Mr. Marshall, please come forward. Mr. Marshall, welcome, and tell us a little bit about why you would like to serve on this very distinguished board.
An attorney here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've had the privilege of representing clients at the Supreme Court of Georgia, and I also teach as an adjunct instructor at American Intercontinental University, where I focus on business law. business law kind of deals with discrimination in the workplace. So I think that the Human Relations Committee is commission is pretty much on board with what I do day to day. And I would love to represent the citizens of Atlanta as a member of the board.
Do we have a motion? Motion by Mr. Antonio Lewis, seconded by Mr. Howard Shook. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. This item is favorable.
Thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Congratulations. Item number 522C, 5117, a communication from Mayor Andre Diggins appointing Mr. Philippe Denbrock to serve on the Fulton County Board of Health on behalf of the City of Atlanta.
Is Mr. Philippe Denbrock here? Please come forward. Welcome. Mr. Denbrock, tell us a little bit about why you would like to serve on this very distinguished board.
Well, Councilmember Boone, I think it's my background in the last 2.5 years. I had led the effort for the COVID-19 to the city. I think you guys have found that the efforts that my team has led we've done a pretty good job on mitigating COVID-19. Now it's time with monkeypox right in our horizon and approaching to us very fast. My goal is to represent the city and the interests of the city with the Fulton County Board of Health to mitigate and leverage relationships to get the best services possible for the citizens of Atlanta.
Thank you, and please note that Mr. Philippe he leads the city's emergency preparedness, crisis management, and incident response initiatives presently.
Yes, ma'am.
I move approval.
Second.
Second by the Honorable Mary Norwood. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. Will everyone please vote? The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. This item is found favorable. This takes us to Section G, Communications / Resolutions. Madam Chair, can I sound items number 7 and 8 together as a block?
Please proceed, Mr. Johnson.
These were also communications that were found favorable in the respective committees. Item number 7, 22R 3972. A resolution by Committee on Council appointing Mr. Mitchell Shelby to serve to the City of Atlanta Development Impact Fee Advisory Committee as one of the 3 members appointed by the Atlanta City Council for a term of 2 years, said term to begin upon approval of this resolution and for other purposes. Item number 8, 22R 3973, a resolution by Committee on Council appointing Mr. Zach Gober to the City of Atlanta Development Impact Fee Advisory Committee as one of the 3 members appointed by the Atlanta City Council for a term of 2 years, said term to begin upon approval of this resolution and for other purposes.
Motion by the Honorable Mary Norwood, second by the Honorable Matt Westmoreland. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. These items are found favorable. Item number 9, 22R 4020, a resolution by Committee on Council appointing Ms. Terry R. Simmons, the nominee of the Gate City Bar Association, to serve on the governing board of the Office of Inspector General for a term of 3 years to begin on the date of approval of this appointment and for other purposes.
Do we have Mr. Terry Simmons present? Ms. Simmons, come on up.
I am a licensed attorney. I've been an attorney for 13 years. I went to Spelman College. I live in the city of Atlanta, so it's an honor to be appointed by Gate City Bar Association to serve as a board member on the Office of Inspector General. It's important to me that I am in a position to make sure that things are done in a fair and integral manner, and I'm just honored to be appointed, and I look forward to serving Atlanta the best way that I can.
Motion by the Honorable Matt Westmoreland, seconded by the Honorable Howard Shook. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. Will everyone please vote? The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. This item is found favorable. This takes us to section I.
Mr. Lewis, the Honorable Antonio Lewis has a comment.
I just want to say thank you for your contributions to the city of Atlanta. Thank you to Ms. Sanders for actually appointing you. You've done so much. Y'all have done so much for black folk in our city. That is crazy. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, next.
This takes us to section I, do refer items. Item number 10, 22-01554. An ordinance by Council Members Antonio Lewis, Matt Westmoreland, Keisha Shawn Waits, Jason Winston, Amir Faroki, Byron D. Amos, Alex Wan, Dustin Hillis, Andrea L. Boone, Michael Julian Bond, Liliana Bakhtiari, Marcy Collier Overstreet, and Jason Dozier, naming the Atlanta City Council's Committee Room 1, the Larry M. Dingle Committee Room, and for other purposes. Madam Chair, this item was favorable on condition on the July 13th FEC meeting. The condition was met. Meeting the MBU requirements by being placed on the agenda of the affected MPU for informational purposes.
Thank you. We have 2 members that would like to speak. The Honorable Antonio Lewis.
Okay, I am. I'm going to make an
The
amendment to
Honorable Matt Westmoreland.
add Mr. Shook's name to the paper. I think it was as a co-sponsor.
And I'd like to add my name to the paper as well.
Please add the Honorable Howard Shook and the Honorable Mary Norwood to that. Motion to amend.
Second.
Moved by the Honorable Matt Westmoreland, seconded by the Honorable Amir Faroki. Please open the vote.
The vote is open. Will everyone please vote? The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. The item has been amended.
Motion to approve by Andrea Boone, seconded by the Honorable Howard Shook.
The vote is open.
We have Mr. Greg Pridgeon, our longtime civic leader. Mr. Pridgeon.
Sequence, but I just wanted to say a word about my old friend Larry Dingle, who I had the pleasure of working for. And I want you to know that I am honored to be in his room as you are making this determination today. I hope the council will do it as well. But thank you all very much for naming it for a great, great civic leader, Larry Dingle. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pridgeon, and thank you for all of your wonderful, great years here with the City of Atlanta and what you have meant to so many of your colleagues. Thank you. Mr. Antonio Lewis.
Mr. Pridgeon, I want to say I appreciate you. I never had the privilege of working for Mr. Dingle, but I put forth this paper because I seen Mr. Webb's name when we mentioned Mr. Dingle. So his contribution to the city of Atlanta and me working for you internally in your office over 15 years ago just knows that we're moving in the right direction. We will be the city that will honor people while they're here and after. So I'm honored that we're sitting in this room right now, the Larry Dingle Committee Room. Thank you.
The vote is closed. 7 yeas, 0 nays. This item is favorable as amended. Madam Chair, this concludes our legislative items for today.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. We are adjourned. Thank you.